Hey guys, I'm here with another collection binder video. In addition, stay tuned, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show that in the beginning. But all you need to do to enter the giveaway is like and be subscribed, and then also leave a comment down below about what you thought about the binder. I have a lot of staples in the binder that I'm going to go over today as well, so I'll let you know if the cards I'm going over are things I think you should be picking up, or if they're cards that you should wait on or not pick up. But with that aside, I will go ahead and we'll take a look at the giveaway. So for the giveaway, what I'm going to be doing, let's see. Make sure you can see it. I'm going to be giving away a snake core, and that's going to include one two Curse, two Naya, two Nunu, one Amnesia, the Ogdoadic Queen Ultra Rare, and one Aaron, the Ogdoadic King Ultra Rare. If you're going to be playing the deck, you do need 3 of these two. So you will have to order an additional one of each, but they are like 25 cents each. I don't think they're very expensive. And I think the other thing that you would need is a playset of the Super Ogdoadic spell card, which I don't have. But I think that's a pretty decent giveaway. Actually, leave this up. Going into the binder. Try to make sure that all these are in view. There's a little bit of a glare. I think that makes it a little bit better if I slide it down, maybe. Okay, it doesn't really matter too much. We have 2 Secret Rare Dark Honest. I think these are great cards to pick up, but just not yet. I'll wait for them. If you're not going to be playing it, like you can just wait till the Megatons until they get reprinted and then go back and get the first editions. Ultra Rare Nadir Servants, I would definitely pick up a playset of these. 2 for your personal decks, and then just 1 to have in case the card spikes and you want to sell it. Even if you want to pick up 2 playsets, that's fine too. That Wacky Alchemy, very cool looking ultimate rare. Not a good card whatsoever, but if you want like a $1 ultimate rare, that's pretty cool. That's a good one. So let's add this a little bit. All right. Starting off at the top, we have a playset of Dimension Shifter, Secret Rare, a very good card. If you don't have these, they have doubled in price recently, but we don't really know when we're going to get a reprint. I would say maybe goes from the past 2, and if not, I would think that it would definitely be in the maximum gold for this year. Here we have a playset. There's 2 copies here of Lava Golem, the new dual terminal ultra rare. So there's a playset total, and then 1 new dual terminal skill drain from Hidden Arsenal, and then the same for Red Eyes Black Dragon. I think that the Red Eyes Black Dragon and Lava Golems are really good pickups. Skill drain, I don't know if it's not really a good investment, but it's a good card to have if you're going to play it. Heavenly Zephyr Mirador, these are first edition secret rares. I think you want to wait until these get reprinted before you pick them up, because they are pretty cheap, like $2, but you could probably pick them up for $1 or less whenever it gets reprinted. Moving on, just a common effect failure. And then we have 2 Ghost Sisters Spooky Dogwoods. One's an Unlim, one's a first edition. If you can find these for cheap, I would pick them up because it's just good to have the first edition Ghost Sisters. And I don't think that they're that expensive. But I think it's an okay pickup. I wouldn't go crazy on anything, but I think they look really cool. Then I have 1 Secret Rare Alpha, the Master of Beasts, and then a playset of the Ultra Rares. Maybe even more. I think I have a playset of the Ultra Rares. Either one, really good pickups. Of course, it's the original print. It's going to always have more value. So I would get those while they're still like $7 or $8. Here we have a playset of super rare Skullmeisters. I think that that's a really, really good pickup because it's the highest rarity version of it that is affordable. Like if you go a step up, then you're looking at either getting the secret rare, which is like $70 to $80, or getting the collector's rare that's 100 or more. At the bottom, it's kind of hard to tell because there's multiple behind it, but I have 2 play sets of super rare contact C. I think this is probably going to be one of the strongest pickups in this binder because you can get them for around $1. And even though you can't really play them right now, it's a terrible card to play right now. It will be good in the future. Moving on, I have a play set of secret rare Lancias. Another really good card to pick up if you can get them for under $10. Then I have a playset of ultra rare Felon of Albaz, also a really good pickup with the structure deck coming out. And then I have 2 prismatic secret rare parallel exceeds, which I think are also under $1. Very good pickup, and they look really, really good. Then just some ultra rare Panker tops, 2 ultra rare Starvis, 1 reprint of Ghost Spell of Haunted Mansion ultra rare, and the altar. These are always good pickups as well. And then I have, I think, a playset of ultra rare artifact Lancias, which are also a good pickup. Any version of Lancia that's hollow is good. Over here, I have 3 anti-human intelligence Messiah. These are definitely terrible right now, and it's kind of hard to imagine when they'll be good. But if we have a deck that utilizes banishing cards, kind of like I guess Virtual World does, this could be an interesting tech against something like that. So if we see like Virtual World come back and be a dominant deck, that could be a very interesting tech card to play against it. I would pick them up if you can get them for like $1 or $2, and they look pretty cool. Next, we have a Prismatic Red Reboot. Well, make sure you have your copy, and even get a playset if you want, but they're like $4 or $5. A playset of rare Solemn Strikes. I think you should be picking these up by the handful because you can get them for like 70 cents each. Down here we have a playset of rare Broken Line, which is decent card, but what you should be picking up is the ultra rare Broken Lines. I have 1 first edition from the original set, and then 1 Megaton reprint, and then I have another one laying around somewhere. So I do have a playset of ultra rares. Moving on, we have a playset of secret rare Warning Points. This will, I think, already got reprinted as a super rare, but I think now's a good time to pick up these secret rares and get them for very, very cheap. It's a very good card, just a little slow for the game right now. And then I have 1 first edition Artifact Sanctum ultra rare, lightly played, and then 1 secret rare. But it was supposed to come lightly played, but as you can see, the lettering is kind of stripped off, and it's not in very good condition. It's like a mod play. It doesn't really have too many like scratches or anything. It's just the lettering being kind of rubbed off to me. It's just not very good. And then moving on, I have 2 Prismatic Fusion Deployments, which I think is a decent card. And then I think 1 or 2 Summon Limit rares. Then a playset of Torrential Tribute rares. A very good card to hold on to. 2 Solemn Judgment super rares. I did have the secret rares, but I sold them not long ago when they kind of got bought out. 1 first edition Super Discord. I'm not sure if they're all here, but I think I have 2 play sets of Debunk. I have 5 copies, it looks like. It's coming out of Legendary Collection 5Ds. I think that's also a really good card to pick up. I would just have your copies. Play set of Prismatic Crackdowns. This card's really, really, really powerful, especially if you're playing it in a deck like Altergeist or something. It just steals games. It's really, really good. Especially for like budget players, that's like a really, really good budget option. Up here we have a playset of the reprint secret rare Dimensional Barriers. Always a good pickup. And they look pretty good. I have various copies in the stake here. I think the secret rare looks pretty good. Ultra rare trap tricks. I have 2 copies of this. The other one is in a side deck somewhere that I just forgot to take out. Anti-spell fragrance. I have a playset of these 2, but one of them's in a side deck, and then the other one is like in a box of bulk that I need to dig out. Storm Air Force. I mean, I wouldn't pick that up. It's not very good, and that's also a common. Vanity's Emptiness super rares. I think at one point I did have a place of these, and I think I sold one at one point. But I would definitely pick those up. You can get them for $1 or $2. They're super cheap. Even if you want to get the secret rares, those are good too. Ultra rare Roll Decree reprint, Floodgate Trap Hole. This card is really good too. I would make sure that you just have these around, especially if you're playing Trap Tricks or Flasia, because you can just use its effect and then flip a monster down, face down. Get out ultra rares. I have the secret rares in here as well. You'll see. I would recommend getting secret rares if you're going to get them. Playset a Typhoon. This is like an underrated card, I think, but I think you should be picking these up. Not like a bunch, just a playset. I have 2 Sea Turtle Kaijus, and I do have a 3rd one somewhere, because I did buy 3 boxes of Dual Devastator back in the day. But some of the stuff is missing, but I do have 3 of these somewhere. Then I have a playset of ultra rare Dimensional Barrier, also really good. 2 Wiretap ultra rares. And then I think I have 1 first edition secret compulsory evacuation device, and then 1 ultra. I would recommend getting the secrets, not really the ultras, but the secrets look really good. And that's from Legendary Collection Joey's World. I think maybe Yugi's World has it too, but I don't remember. Yeah, the ultra rares from Dual Overload. Drowning Mirror Force, kind of a cool card, but I wouldn't really say pick it up. I mean, you can if you want to, if you just want to have some of the high rarity Mirror Force cards for collector's sake, but it's really never going to use it. Next is a playset of Solemn Scolding. I believe, yeah, so 1 is a mega pack version, and then 2 of them are first edition from New Challengers. I would definitely have a playset of these if you can. They look super good. And it's actually a usable card, just depending. It's just not as good as some of the other Solemn cards, but I think people will collect the Solemn cards, and you'll want to have yours when they do. Playset of ultra rare Different Dimension Ground, secret rare Horn of Heavens. I think I have 2. Those look really cool. Ultra rare Red Reboot. That's just a really good budget option if you don't have a secret rare. Here's the secret rare Get Outs. One's a first edition, one's Unlim. They look really cool. It's an interesting card. It's like one of those blowout cards if you manage to get it off. And then I have quite a bit of rare emergency teleports. These are also good cards to have around. They probably will be worth $2 to $3 in the future, so make sure you have yours. Secret rare Retorts. This is just one of those cards I have because it gets repeatedly bought out from time to time, and it's just a good card to have for 75 cents when that does happen. But they look pretty cool. Black Horn of Heaven ultra rare, Dimensional Prison common, playset of Super Poly ultra rare. I would definitely make sure that you have yours. These are going up. They're approaching $5, and they probably will be $7 to $8 soon. And then I have some Called by the Graves, 1 super, 1 prismatic. I actually have a ton of prismatics. I think I have 4 or 5. They're just like separated into different decks and different side decks. I have a playset of Dark Ruler, prismatic secret rare from the Mega Tins, which was, I think that's honestly the best Mega Tin was 2019 because of those promos like Nibiru and Dark Ruler and stuff. I really wish they would bring that back. Ultra rare Terraforming, 3 first edition Super Chaos Space. I hope that you have these because now they're just really unaffordable. And then I have a couple of playsets of Psychic Eraser Laser. This is also a really good tech card for budget decks. Basically just removes any monster, and then your opponent gains life points equal to the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher, which doesn't seem that good, but really attack points don't really matter, especially if you're playing a deck that has monsters that can deal quite a bit of damage. But I would have these. Hopefully they'll reprint this as a Prismatic Secret Rare, because that would be awesome. Cosmic Cyclone, I have a playset of these. The other two are in our deck, but it's the Secret Rare from Speed Duels. These look really good, by the way. One Synchro Overtake, it's my extra. I have 4 copies, I guess, because I have 3 in my deck that I profiled on the channel. Foolish Burial, and then a Secret Rare Poly. You can't really see this, so I'm gonna show you, but this looks pretty cool. I think it's my favorite version of polymerization. A couple of rare Rainbow Neos, also a really good card to have. Some common dualities, and then I have some Mayakashi cards here. I pulled these out of bulk because I have a deck built, but I will probably offload them whenever the Mayakashi support comes out, because I imagine these will pump up a little bit in price. 3 Memories of Hope Ultra Rare. It's absolutely insane card, especially for a deck like Numeron, which I do have the Numeron deck. It's just not that playable now that we don't have the Utopic Zexal card. 2 dual terminal polys. These look pretty good. I know if you watched the opening, you saw me open these, but very cool cards. Have some rare Pot of Desires. My Mystiques. I hate that card, but you better have them around just because they can be very useful depending on what deck you're playing. 2 Magician Salvations. I just really like the card, and you can get them for really cheap now. I would recommend having yours. Forbidden Chalice. I have a playset of these. 2 are still sitting in the deck that I did a deck profile for. These are worth quite a bit of money, like $4 or $5 when they were like 50 cents on release. A playset of Adamantipator Signs, Prismatic Secret Rare. You can't really see that with the glare, unfortunately. I guess there's only 2 here, but I know I have 1 somewhere else. Really, really strong card for Adamantipator. I would say Adamantipator would be a good budget deck, but because you have to play Hulk and stuff, it just gets expensive. You have to play Hulk and Borreload Savage, and then that just makes it in like Axis Code Talker. So even though the main deck doesn't cost much, it can get pretty expensive quickly. 1 Light Darkness Dragon Ultra Rare. It's like a limited edition from the Dark. Or what is it from? It says LDPP, but I think it's from Dark Revelation or something as a promo. Crossover, super rare from OTS Tournament Pack 15. It's kind of a cool card. Might want to have someone laying around. Some common Book of Moons, and well, ultra rare and 2 common, or 2 ultra rares, 1 common. And then a Book of Moon dual terminal, 2 of them, I think. Those are not bad to have laying around, especially if you can get them for like $1 or under. Playset of Ignister AI Land Ultra Rare. This is also a deck I'm thinking about doing for the budget series because you can get everything for really, really cheap. Super rare Polymerization Altar. 2 Xyz Import Secret Rares. Then a playset of Lena the Light Charmer. Lustrous can be pretty good. Up here we have an ultra rare MST and then a secret rare MST. And then we have a gold rare Polymerization, then a number 86 Heroic Champion Rongaman Naiad. This card's insane, but it is banned. But a good card to have in your banned file, or binder rather. Then we have a couple of Mercuria Beasts dual terminal reprint, and then Mercuria Barkion dual terminal reprint. Up here we have Foolish Burial Goods Secret Rare. I have a playset of this. Just the other 2 copies are in a Sky Striker deck that I've been slowly selling. Elder Entity Norden. This is banned, but also good to have in your binder. Secret Rare Heartbeat Conductor, pretty cool. Chaos Rule the Magical Dragon. I would definitely recommend. I have a play set of these. Another one is sitting somewhere around here. But if you don't have these, I would get them. Personally, I would get the secret rares, but if you can't get the secret rares, then the ultra rare is not bad either. And then a playset of super rare Blizzard. This card is really strong, just depends on the format. And it's like, can be a really good counter to like Dark Ruler and cards like that. 2 ultra rare Raiders Wings. I would highly suggest that you pick these up. Really good to have around. It got reprinted as a rare, so this is the only hollow version that you can get. I'll pull one out and show it actually, or pull 2. But they look really good. You can get these for a couple dollars. Secret Rare Mega 10 Slide for the Sky Dragon. I think it's a pretty cool version to get. Yeah, here we go. I'll show it. I think if you're looking to get a nice version, that to me is probably the best version you can get for really, really cheap. Silent Graveyards, also a really good card to have laying around. And then an OTS Modolce Messagelato, super rare. There are kind of some random cards thrown in here. I have a secret rare reprint Topologic Bomber Dragon up here. Number 76 Harmonizer Gradiel. Number 74 Master of Blades. Secret rare first edition Arc Rebellion Siege Dragon, a secret rare first edition Infinitrack Fortress Megaclops. I would be picking these up if I were you, and even the Arc Rebellion, both good cards. Secret rare IP Masquerena, a Stellar One Wolfriat. This card is insane. It seems more of like a casual deck, but it would be pretty fun to try to play. Secret rare Mech Knight Crusade Avramax first edition. I would definitely say to get these if you can. And then an ultra rare Nightmare Cerberus. And then starting up here, we have Zodiac Tiger Mortar, ultra rare reprint, ultra rare Vampire Sucker, ultra rare Raiders Knight, a super rare ABC Dragon Buster, number 52 Diamond Crab King, sorry. I would also pick these up because these get bought out time to time, but these are a pretty cool card. And a pretty good card to play for Zeus. If you're trying to get over something, because it can beef itself up to 3,000 attack. Ultra rare Ding Girsu, some super rare Geonator Transversers. This is actually, this is a manga promo, number S39 Utopia the Lightning. I would really highly advise you to pick those up because they're like $3, $3 to $5. And it's a manga promo, and Utopia the Lightning is just really good. And then the Altard Utopia 39, number 39. Up here we have a secret rare Being Balancer, also a really good card to pick up for around $1, just in case there's ever a really good plant deck. And then we have a Skeletal Mayakashi, secret rare, and then an ultra rare Firewalk Sea Dragon. These are also a good card to have in your binder. Common Linkuriboh, number S0 Utopic Zexal. Unfortunately banned, but I would have a copy in your binder. Not that it will ever come off the ban list, but it's just a good card to have for speculation. Ultra rare Tornado Dragon, a secret rare Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, which is a really good card to have for collections. Then number 41 Baguska, which is a really good card for rank 4 decks that are pretty slow. This just really helps you stall and get into the cards that you need to. Ultra rare Colossus, FA Dawn Dragster, super rare, Millenniumize Restrict, secret rare. And then over here we have 2 copies of Flying Sea. It's a pretty good card to have as well. Then down here, which you can't really see, is Crystron Quandax, really good synchro card. Power Tool Dragon secret rare. I really think that you guys should be picking up both of these cards. This is a reprint. Formula Syncron, just looks really, really good. I have one like that, then I have one sealed, which I was going to give away for a giveaway, but the winner lives abroad, so I just ended up giving them a PayPal instead. Then down here we have a super rare Child Fang reprint. from King's Court, and then we have a first edition Thunderbird secret rare. Really think you should have at least one of these, and then a super rare Ultima Tizoken. I'm going to kind of skip over some of the cards that aren't notable because there are just random cards in here. That just seems like it would be a little boring. But starting here, we have a dual terminal Mist Valley Thunderbird. Pretty cool card. Not really playable now that we don't have some more or Union carriers, just like the two cards that you really need to play this card. But it's for the best because this was the Infinite Negate combo with Tri Brigade. Then down here we have a Super King of the Skull Servants from the OTS tournament pack. I would make sure that you have some copies of this. Over here we have a playset of ultra rare researchers. There's my Red Eyes package. Nothing notable there. Orcus Tarpor, I would recommend having at least one copy of this in case it comes back on the ban list. Not ultra rare, it's super rare. I don't know why I said ultra rare. If I did, maybe I didn't, but so over here we have two secret rare Arriving Lights, one secret rare Tri Brigade Airborne Assault. I wouldn't pick this up, there's no reason to. Arriving Light, you only need one copy. Cross Shape I would pick up though as a prismatic. It's just a really good version to have, and it looks amazing. And they're super cheap, I think under $1. I have a ultra rare Dark Beckoning Beast. I think somewhere I have a playset of these, which I think getting these structure deck cards as ultra rares is, or secret rares or whatever they, or super rares whatever they came as in the megatins is really good because those were pretty popular, and I think people will want to play those cards as high rarity. We're Legacy Secret. Really only good at Mech Knights, but a really good card for Mech Knights. We have some Mech Knight cards like Purple Nightfall, Indigo Eclipse, Speedroid Terratop. I would say go ahead and pick up at least a copy, but a playset of these super rare first editions because it's the only rarity. It's the only hollow version of it that's not ultimate rare. And if this ever comes back to 3, this will be a $15 to $20 card. That's a super rare. Here's a super rare Levier the Sea Dragon. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Make sure you have your copies of this, especially with Super Poly running around. First edition Jester Confit, super rare, but it is very damaged. I do have 2 unlimited super rares that are in decent condition. Then a Livic. Also having Burning Abyss cards in high rarity is a good idea, I think. Hot Eyes Revolution Dragon, ultra rare. I have 2 or 3 of those. Ultra rare Cyber Emergencies are actually really good cards to pick up. You can get these for like literally like 80 cents to $1, and it's just a ridiculous search card. Also, these are good pickups too. These Sacred Tree Beast Hypertons. The only thing I would say is like don't go crazy, or maybe don't even pick it up yet because they might reprint this as like a secret rare in the Megaton this year. I have a playset of Cyber Dragon Nashers, the original coming out of Dual Power. Definitely pick these up because you can get them for like 75 cents. Then Satellite Syncron, not really. Then I guess a Time Thief Reader, super rare. Nothing too crazy. And then I have over here, I have 4 copies of super rare Jet Syncron first edition. I would highly suggest that you pick up a few of these because if this card ever comes back from the ban list, which I don't think that it's an impossibility, these will definitely go back towards the $5 to $6 range. Then let's see. These are some cards that I pulled out of Battle of Chaos, which you can, since I didn't open that on this channel, you can see how terrible it was. We got a Vision with the Eyes of Blue, Dictator of D, which is actually probably my favorite card out of the set that I opened at least. Ultimate Fusion, Soul Luna, Timaeus the United Dragon. This is actually worth a little bit of money, but like $3. Vampire Ghost. This card is pretty cool. I do like it. And then Ice Jade Cosmoclore, which is a terrible card. And then Salesman, which is, in my opinion, not a very good card. And then White Relic of Dogmatica. I just like this. I don't know why I put this in a binder. It should have gone in bulk, but I think it looks pretty cool. Here we have the virtual world core. So like the 3 Lulus, 3 GGs, 3 Lao Lao secret rares. And then I am missing some of the, I do have 3 Chuches, but I don't have 3 Queen Longs, which is a problem. But I do have 3 Lilis as well. And then here's, I don't know if you play 2 or 3 Nyan Yans, but I only have 2. And then I have the super rare Shin Shin. And then a couple of Tao Taos. This card's also a really good card to pick up. This is Gizmek Kaku, the Supreme Shining Sky Stag. Super cool card, especially for casual playing. It's just a really sick card. You can get the original or get the reprints. Either ones are good. Over here we have some Zodiac stuff. Some of which is banned. Can't play Barrage anymore. I have an additional Bardiche. This is, I was hoping that these would get a lot more expensive, like towards $5, but they really haven't. They've been like $1. This is a blue text, blue eyes, white dragon. I think this is a really cool version to have. There's just nothing else like it really. The blue text being ultra rare, and the original artwork. So if you don't have those, I think that's a really cool card to, or a blue eyes card to have for your collection. Chaos Sorcerer Chronomaly Vimana is a really good card to have as well from Dama. And it's a monster negate, and if it's a generic, you know, you just need 2 level 5 monsters. So if you don't have these, I would pick them up for sure. Over here we have Mercuria the Destructor, first edition jump forward, reprint Dark Grepher, a couple of Sky Striker Ace Roses. I was hoping that these would go up more in time. They really had stabilized at a couple dollars. Stardust Elimination, ultra rare. And then we have a ultra rare Mist Valley Apex Avion dual terminal reprint. This is a really good card to have because I think I'll probably talk about this. I might do a market watch later tonight, but I think looking at Flundery's cards, getting some of those moderately expensive ones, not like there's not really any super expensive ones, but like getting like the map, like the field spell, and then the new Flundery's card. I can't remember what it's called. But it's like around $13. Getting those is a really good idea because I think that we will get Ryza reprinted in Ghosts from the Past 2, and then that'll make the deck overall more affordable, and then all of the other cards will go up in value because more people are going to want to play the deck. Over here we have some ultra rare Santa Claus, pretty cool card to have, and then a playset of Hyjin the Winged Mayakashi, a secret rare Dark Magician from Speed Duels, some Glacias. I think I bought like maybe 4 of these, and then I have a couple for my personal deck, but I picked these up because they were like 75 cents a piece. And there's only this version and then the ultimate rare, I believe. So if we ever have Orcus come back, or we get like the ban list and we have the what is it? Can't think of it, hardcore, but come back. These will spike to probably $5 or $6 at least. Moving on, we have a Sky Striker Engage, secret rare coming from Dasa, but it's an unlim, so it's not a first edition. Then I have a couple of the secret rare Mayakashi returns, a couple of Danger Jackalope, some secret rare wheeled Mayakashis, a playset of Daki the Graceful Mayakashi, which this card looks really cool. Some rare Skullmeister is also good to have. I have a couple more snake things. Lifeless Leaffish, a really good ultra rare, really good card to get from Rise of the Duelist, and it's I think under $1 still. Maybe it's gone up a little bit. I'm trying to show this to the camera, but really cheap and a super really good card for the fish archetype. That just needs more support really, but could go up in price quite a bit in the future. We have a ultra rare Omen. Then a couple of Tri Brigade Nerval ultra rares. I have a German Atlantean Dragoon, common. Sword Soul Emergence ultra rare. Taya Super, Machine of Ruin Force, some other just ultra rares that came out of the First of Destiny opening. Your Sergeant Grand Chariot, ultra rare. Atlantean Heavy Infantry Super Rare coming from Astral Pack 2. It's a pretty cool card. And then a ultra rare Lureless Bird Call, which was just extra because I already have a playset for the deck. And then I was also going to go over, I don't know if you got a chance to see them yesterday when I did the deck profile, but here's some of the other cards that I have that are really cool. But it's a Ultimate Rare Tuning, first edition. Let's see. Get to the extra deck, kind of show. Oops, they got mixed in. I do have an ultra rare Baron of Floor. I think everybody should have these if you can afford it. Just a really good card to have long term, and probably will never go below the $100 mark until it gets reprinted. I have a reprint secret rare Crystal Wing. Also, highly recommend that you at least have a copy. It doesn't matter which one, but I think the super rares are now like $7. So if you're going to go in for that, I would just go ahead and pay like the 10 to 12 for the secret rare. This is a original Stardust Dragon ultra rare. It is unlim, but the first edition ones are like over $100 at this point. And you can get these for like 25. So if you want a nice Stardust Dragon, that's a good way to go. And then here's the ultra rare Junk Archer. These are, as we saw yesterday in the market watch, these are going for quite a bit of money now. It's like $17 to $18, but it's a pretty cool card. Mine's like a lightly played. It's not like near mint per se, but still pretty cool. Here's the Stardust Dragon. Has like a really cool like rainbow hue to the actual borders of the card. You can see that right there. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this, walking through this binder. But like I said, I will be giving away those cards. So if you want to partake in that giveaway, all you really need to do is like and subscribe on this video, and then also comment on this video. And then stay tuned because I probably will have a market watch later tonight. And then I'll try to cover some of the cards that people mentioned yesterday. But other than that, everybody enjoy your day.